Hi folks, welcome back. This is the registering for Mindtap, which is our mandatory online tool that we're going to be using for this course, Comp 2105 in Database. This module really will walk you through a bit of the process of how do we register. The first step, though, as you will note here, as I mentioned in the welcome, you need to have the book with the access code that comes along with that book. Inside your textbook, there would be an insert. It's a kind of a hard piece of paper that basically is perforated. You open it up, and you will access the code in there. That code is what you will need to actually go through this process, which is the first step. So as I said earlier, the book and the code are the things you need to do anything further at this point. So if you don't have either of those items, then you can just stop the video and get to your bookstore, contact the eCampus bookstore, wherever you've purchased your textbooks in the past, because it's going to be different for all of you, depending on where you are and where you're taking the course from. Okay, so the first step, and I will have to do most likely a couple of videos for this because my Screencast-O-Matic recording options are 15 minutes in length, so this may go over 15, so there may be more than one video at the bottom, which it'll be housed down here. So the first step, now that you have your book and your access code in front of you, you're going to need that to go into the next step in terms of registering. So basically, Mindtap is a tool. It goes along with our textbook and other textbooks at the college under the publisher of Cengage. So Cengage is the publisher of our textbook, and Cengage has this platform called Mindtap, and this is where we will go in and access the course for our textbook project, for our assignments, and for the quizzes, and we will go to that, and I will show you that. There's also other resources inside Mindtap that you can certainly take a look around in, but I will show you what I need you to use it for our purposes for this course when we get into that page. Again, I'm the instructor, so my name is Karen Case. This is the name of our course. So when we go into Mindtap, this is the name of the course that you will be looking for. However, this link will take you into, and again, depending on if you've taken other courses using Mindtap, you're going to have more than one. If you've already registered, then you're going to have other courses in there. That's why it's important to see, this is the name that you're looking for this course to register. Those of you who've never been in Mindtap before, then that's not as big as concern, but this essentially is the course name. I have a couple of ways of doing this. There's a link here, which you can click on to take you to the Cengage webpage. And then basically once you go there, you're going to follow the prompts to register for the Mindtap course, which is this course, Comp 2105 Spring 2023 with Karen Case. These I have, again, this is just the course key, which is here as well, you'll note. Sometimes they will ask in the prompting. I think it may have changed since I've gone through that process myself, but they may ask for an 8-digit institution code. You can use this code here if you're prompted to put that in. So the other piece to know is that I do have a kind of a Word document indicating really all of the same things. You don't need to worry about payment because you've already paid for Mindtap by purchasing the book. So this is generated by Cengage, this handout. So basically you can kind of ignore that part. But essentially it's just the link as well as the course key. So that is there as well. So we're going to go in to Cengage, and this is going to look a little different for the most part. I'm going to go as far as I can pretending to be a student, but essentially it's really going to ask you for your name. It's going to ask you some basic information and things that you need to plug in. So, but most importantly, you need the access code to do that. You also need to put in the email that you will be using, and you should use your W number, your school email account. And that's what you'll use every time you go in and register and to log in to Mindtap. So make sure you're using your school email or your W number at nscc.ca. So I'm going to click on, and it takes us, as you can see, to this sign in page. Because you have not been in here before, those of you who have not, you will go to create account. And then essentially you will choose a student, and this is basically where you will begin the process of entering your email, and then follow the prompts as you go. That being said, I'm going to take us back, and I'm going to sign in. This again is going to look a little different for you when you go through this process, but I just want to get you, once you register and you are in Mindtap and you go to the course, which is Comp 2105 Spring 2023 with Karen Case, this is what you will see. It'll open up and it'll look like this. Not a whole lot, but you can see there's the name. Then you can see here, which is our folder, which is the access folder. And this has the 4 modules that you will be working through over the next 8 weeks. Under each module, you'll see the same layout. There'll be the textbook project, which is done first. There'll be the access module assignment, which is after you finish the project, the training in the textbook. You will then move on to the assignment, which will mirror some of the activity that you did in this project prior to. And then the third piece is a quiz. And all 3, you will notice, or all 4, excuse me, have the same layout. So you'll be doing the same thing each module. So basically that is how to register. It's fairly straightforward. I'm just going to take us back to the Brightspace page. But nonetheless, you click on the link, follow the prompts to register. To do that, you have to have your access code that comes with the purchase of your textbook for the course. Again, the textbook name was emailed to you last week, but it's also under the welcome under our course work plan. So you'll have the name of the book and the ISBN number. So that's how you register for Mindtap. That's the first step. Again, we will move on to the next module, which is how to use the Mindtap and the textbook in this course. I will have a video at the bottom of this as well, so you'll click on this module, and then at the very bottom you will see a course, you'll see a link to listen to another instructional video. Okay, thank you.